like some concerted effort to attack Hila. I just find it so interesting that they all have this idea that
attack Hila like she's not a part of a podcast where they're talking about people on a constant basis. Attack her, right? Like she's just somewhere, I don't know, barefoot, raising your kids, never to be ever seen on the screen. We never knew what she looked like. Attack. She's a public figure. Shut up. She's mumbled about somebody a plethora of times. I never understood what she could say. Like, and when I've tried to watch this podcast, he'd say something stupid. Human trafficking. She'd be like, yeah, need a carrot. And then I'm like, why is he? It's the zoo section? Why did he? What's going on, man? It's just Zooland. Okay, you should change the podcast name. It is L3.
That my significant other is ugly is like the biggest diss on me. I mean, you know what I mean? I call my wife.
It's true, but it's not the biggest diss. It's not the biggest diss, but it's true.
You have zero wife. You don't have a significant other. Lonely ass bitch. The only people hang out with you are on payroll. And then the only guy who will be your daddy is Andrew Tate, who, by the way, is grooming you like one of his cam girls. Okay, I seen the gay porno you guys shot.
Wow. Yo, he just throws these. Yo, that's crazy that he can do that on YouTube. Don't say nothing. I do a music video reaction where the rapper's rapping about the president, Brandon, and I get a strike. This motherfucker could just lie constantly and just throw. Remember I say, whenever I hear the term grooming, I don't even take it serious no more. And it's thanks to people like Ethan Klein and the rest of the drama community or T community on YouTube. I don't even take that term serious no more. I take it for what it means, right? Like if you had a mentor in the field of business and they groomed you to take over the company, right? Later on, that was never a bad thing. Right? People like Ethan Klein made the new definition of grooming, I guess, right? Seem so crazy by putting it on things that weren't in the new definition, I guess, that I can't even take the new definition seriously. Let's call it what it regularly was and just leave it at that. If I hear someone say, yeah, I was groomed, I'm not going to take them seriously. Go to the fucking cops. Don't come to me. I'm just a YouTuber, bro. People are just throwing that joint out like it's candy. Like it's candy during Halloween. They tossing it out like it's beads during Mardi Gras, right? He's a grown man, and you're trying to insinuate he was groomed to do nasty films because there's a picture of them chilling and playing chess. And this man gets away with this. He gets away with this. You think they're not gonna check him for doing this? He best buds. He best buds. And him and the executives at YouTube is like this. They like this. That's them. Never going to get in trouble for this. And I'm not even calling for it. I'm just thinking it's unfair for this man to just be able to throw out whatever. Just make things up on people. And that's cool. That's like thumbs up. He should be sued by both Andrew Tate and Aiden.
Back in Romania, flew all the way out there to visit daddy because he's not allowed in the United States because he's wanted for sex trafficking. That's right, bitch boy. I seen it. I seen when you sniffed his chair. Andrew Tate does not give a fuck about you. He's grooming you because he knows that your audience is a bunch of young, dumb fucking kids that are exactly his demographic for selling his trash. Easy money is what you are. You're a mark. This is why I'm here. I live for this shit, Aiden. Here is Aiden Ross on the Nelk podcast defending Andrew Tate. You know, in one of the reports, it said that Andrew Tate had some of his girls, quote unquote, they had to tattoo on their bodies, I love Andrew Tate or I belong to Andrew Tate. That's all in the news. That's all what's being reported. Well, he kind of did that to Aiden with the bald head, right? I mean, if anything, that's kind of like he's expressing ownership over you, Aiden. I'm sorry, but what's more big?
This is so bad. Whoa. This is just some of the most corny nastiness I've ever seen. Like, this guy is horrible, bro. And he does, think about this. He has a whole podcast that's this. He has a whole podcast that's dedicated to him doing this. Come on, bro. This is sickening. I really be getting sick to my stomach. I'm gonna have to drink some water after this. I be getting sick watching this dude, Ethan Klein.
Beta.
Oh,
Okay. Peace and love, dude.
Your experience meeting him. When I met him, bro, he took me in, open arms, me and my whole entire crew, like literally all of us. And we would talk like basically off camera for hours and hours and hours about real shit, just real motivational life shit.
No way. You talked to Andrew Tate off camera. You mean he groomed you, bitch?
The point where you maybe can't fuck with him anymore.
Man, that's like a really.
You talk to someone means you were groomed? You can't even speak to people no more? Like, it really I'm being serious. I'm not even joking right now, bro. It really disgusts me, bro. Like, I take this men's rights shit and his anti-cancel culture shit for real, bro. I'm not joking with that. So when I hear someone talk like that, it really, really disgusts me. This isn't funny. This isn't funny at all. Men lose their lives because of shit like this. Because people like Ethan Klein, a bigger creator, is making other smaller creators think it's okay to talk like this. So now you got a bunch of T channels mimicking him, a bunch of drama channels mimicking him, but acting like they not, all spreading misinformation because they think it's funny. Like, it's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. I don't rock with it. Ugh. And then he gonna cry when you roast him. You call him fat. He's about to have an asthma attack. He also about to have an asthma attack when he walks to the fridge, when he walks to the bathroom. Sometimes he laid down too fast. Whoa, go. Peter, call the doctor. I'll just get on your back. Ride me over there. Ride me over there. That's what he do. He ride her to the fridge.
Really good question to ask, because it's like,
is that hard? How about if he goes to jail for 15 years for human trafficking, which is what's going to happen?
I don't know I don't even know what's going to happen, bro. Like, I don't know, like, how, we gotta.
Yo, that's crazy. He just able to just say that that's what's going to 15 years. He tells you the exact amount of years too. Remind you, he's only being held, and they got that time to find evidence. We haven't heard no announcements yet, so we just gotta wait. We did hear that some of the girls that were included in this, that said that they made the claims, came out to let it be known that they never made any claims. They disagree with everything, and that they're just being used as pawns to lock up Andrew Tate. You never see Ethan Klein talking about that. I would love to see his opinion on that. But he's not going to, because it doesn't make Andrew Tate seem like a monster.
See, too.
Gotta wait.
Because like, you can't just, the internet's so fucked now, you really can't believe anything. We just gotta wait and see what happens.
So I don't know if you guys, I did a pod with H.
I talked about this with Hassan, but Bradley Martin comes out big right here, bro. He comes out with some legit receipts, and he gets totally dismissed by the Nelk boys. And you can see the level of research that goes on here, but let's enjoy Bradley being a king here.
Sure, yesterday, right? But I have a question about this. Like, have you ever looked at his website where he was talking about what, like, prior to, I don't know the other stuff he was selling, but he was on his website talking about his process of getting women for the cam girl thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys know if that is true? Have you seen these?
What was the process?
I don't know. Again, like, this is just stuff that I've seen, and this is devil's advocate now.
None of this stuff is going to fall under human trafficking, by the way, guys. So they're just bringing this up to muddy the waters. This is something that he did that I think is bad, right? A shady business tactic, whatever you want to call it. So that means he had to be a human trafficker. People are crazy, bro. This is a wild world we live in. I don't even know who this is, but I already seen people try to use this argument 1,000 times. Destiny tried to use that as well.
Because the whole thing that I'm trying to see is like,
I feel bad for Bradley because, like, I think I actually got through to him, and he's trying to do the right thing, but he knows he's in kind of like a pit of vipers here. Nobody wants to hear this shit. The boys don't want to hear this. The audience don't want to hear this. And they're just going to see him as like a snake for actually trying to bring a legitimate research point to the table. You can even see in the comments, watch this shit, make me fucking furious. Hold on. Look at this comment with like 19 likes. Like this is a well-received comment. Brad looks two-faced. Rare W for Steiny. He's this little bitch boy who you'll see stand up for sticking up for Tate. Horrible example by Brad. Shut the fuck up, dude. Y'all really believe that?
if he's actually convicted.
He over here cursing at the people in the comment sections now, yo. Yo, this is great. No one should ever take Ethan Klein seriously, bro. I'm telling you.
For sex trafficking,
Never.
like, it's going to be a really bad thing.
Of course.
So
I heard it was money laundering, though.
that's what I heard too. But then somebody
Who knows, bro?
somebody told me
Y'all are such idiots. The only place I've heard it's money laundering is from you fucking bozos.
it's just. And then again, I thought it got released. It's just so much fake news.
So yeah, so this is the thing. I don't know if this is true or not,
It's a lot
but
of
apparently
fake
Tate had a
news.
website in which he wrote out like what he was doing. Like, and it was, I think it was almost like a self-help version to like teach guys how to almost in a sense get girls. And again, I can't say this is 100% true because I didn't see the website myself, but I'm looking at these screenshots and there's this thing that says my job was to get women to fall in love with me. Like this is a screenshot from a website. I don't know if this was his website.
This is about cam girl. How is this human trafficking, bro? Like, fam, how? Because I want to see if someone's just going to ask it. How's that human trafficking? You could pull up the definition. Let's look it up. How? If these girls on their own free will chose to go over there and do cam girl modeling where they can leave at any time, and he paid them, how is that human trafficking? Girls that are human trafficked don't get paid. Girls that are human trafficked don't get paid. Nor do they have to fill out tax forms. You think the kidnapper gonna come with a ski mask? Okay, all right. So I'm gonna need you to sign right here and issue right here. We're gonna pay you this amount right here. Don't worry, I got you, baby girl. Don't sign right here and sign right there. And then we're gonna get on with this human trafficking. Come on, go ahead. Sign up. Okay, put the bag back over your head. For real, bro? Like, this is comedy that anyone's taking this seriously. What? People that are human trafficked don't get paid. They don't do taxes. They don't leave on their own free will. Hey, I'm about to go get some pizza, guys. I'll be right back. Sure. Go ahead. Which one you going to? Here, well, don't spend your money. Here, spend ours. It's the nicest criminals I've ever heard in my life. What? That only happens in movies.
He said, literally, that was my job. My job was to meet a girl, go on a few dates, sleep with her, test if she's quality, get her to fall in love with me, to where she'd do anything I'd say, and then get her on webcam so we could be rich together. Whether you agree or disagree with what I did, their loyalty, submission.
So we could be rich together. Yeah, that sounds like human trafficking right there. That looks guilty. I'm glad he brought that up. Like, yes, educate trying to make these women rich. Yeah, that was horrible. That was a bad thing.
Shut the fuck up. I know that was you. I ain't even got to look. I should send your ass back to Crenshaw P with his hot ass coat hangers, bitch. Would you like that?
I truly wish that we could just get Ethan Klein to meet Crenshaw P just for one day, just spend the afternoon with him. And all of this bullcrap we got to deal with right now. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. I got to watch this mess. Hit the like button if you can, please.
And love for me doesn't matter.
Oh, man.
You cannot reject the results. And the results are simple. My girlfriends would do more for me than 99% of men's wives would do for them. So I don't know if this was on his actual site.
Well, real quick,
It's archived, right? Like, this is 100% bona fide real. It's on.
Yeah, and it's not human trafficking in any way, shape, or form. A man said he wanted to give make these girls rich. Oh, I just realized they bleeped out some of the photos. But he said he wanted to make these girls rich. How? It's a job. How is he trafficking, bro?
His website, it's archived. It's like, this was his course he was selling.
Well, real quick, what's wrong with that if they're legal age?
And again, here's kind of
the tax forms weren't fake, right? What they're trying to say is, I think he did a joke. At least I took it as a joke. That's where he said that he takes payments in cryptocurrency, but then pays the girls in cash or whatever and has tax forms and all that. That's an IRS thing. And if anything, that's not human trafficking, right? So no, the girls were paid. I think the tax forms were legit, I believe. I just believe that whatever the hell they can get them on, if anything, is not human trafficking at all. But yeah, from what I've seen, from what his words, from the way he described it, is that he got cryptocurrency as payment and it would pay the girls, I think, with cash and have them sign the paperwork and fill out the tax forms so the government could do whatever they're doing. Right? It was more of the government was getting screwed, not the girls. It was more like he was throwing a middle finger up to the government, right? Which is why, think about all this. Who's going after him right now? Who's doing all this other crazy? Who would benefit the most from doing this? People were finding clips of him talking about the government, saying how he did certain things to the government. And people take that as, he must be trafficking girls. Word. Come on, bro. But yeah, that's the clip that everyone keeps referencing as that's supposed to be proof that he trafficked girls. No, you could say maybe shady businessman. That's arguable. Whatever. You can say maybe even, hey, that was messed up. Cool. that don't mean he was trafficking girls. Do people not know what that is? It's crazy.
I'm in the denominator. You got to lay off the happy dad or something. You don't have many brain cells left, bro. This is stymie. What's wrong with coercing women, telling them you're in love with them, making them lose cross country, coerce them into cam girl work?
He did.
What's wrong with that?
Coerce them.
Couldn't possibly think of anything. Oh, and by the way, in the stories about the human trafficking, this lover boy technique that Tate used, he would talk to girls a lot, kind of like how he...
Babe, that's not human trafficking. Come on, bro. We live in a crazy world where that could be considered human trafficking. Yeah, it's going to be real scary. Wait, just give it like a few more years. It's going to get even worse because people that are going to be inspired by this loser that looked like he's 55, right? Talking about some 30s. Okay. I hope I don't look like that in my 30s, man. That's why I'll be working out and trying to lose more weight every day. But yeah, people that's going to be influenced by him is going to go even harder. They're going to do it even worse. They're going to lie even more because they feel like this is the rise. He's successful, right? That's how you get there. That's what they're going to think. And it's going to be a dangerous, dangerous landscape. That's why I don't pay attention to people. If anyone make a video about me, man, you ain't even got to send it to me. I'm going to be honest with you. Unless it's something that I can make fun of and it's like worth the views, right? If it's a smaller creator making fun of me or trying to make things up about me, you don't got to send me nothing. And you really want to, represent the fan gang, roast their ass in the comment section if you saw it, right? Don't lie. I'm always going to ask what you said. If you bring me information, the first thing I'm always going to say is, well, did you say anything? Because that's how I operate in real life. Someone, yo, BX, they were talking about you. What did you say when they did it? That's the first thing I'm going to ask anyway. Because I'm not going to just be going at anyone who makes up stuff about me so I could give them some attention, then they could delete the videos. And it's nasty. But they all are learning from Ethan Klein, bro, or someone who learned from Ethan Klein. It's a nasty, nasty chain. So yeah, this is nasty. This could get really bad, bro, if it's not corrected, in my personal opinion. But I'm not telling anybody what to do. I can't rock with anyone who operates like how Ethan Klein operates. I don't do it. I'm anti-cancel culture.
Flirts with Aiden Ross, convinced them that he wanted them to move there and marry him and be in like a serious committed relationship with him. So they came there under the pretense of like, oh, we're together. We're going to get married. We're going to have a life together. And then he goes, get to work in the cam. And there's armed guards outside. So what the fuck's wrong with that, dude?
Okay, so that's the thing. So I was looking into this last night, and like I don't know enough about sex trafficking. I don't know enough about this to even speak on as like a professional. I'm not in that like realm. But apparently, it's a type of sex trafficking called like lover boy, whereas like you get girls, you convince them to want to work with you.
You do know a lot about this, though.
Yeah, I was looking into it last night.
Yeah, so Kyle, of course, is like,
show me that. Send it to me. Let me see. Let's look that up. That's a type of lover boy. Sex trafficking. Let's see if anything even pops up. I don't think so. Let's see. Okay, lover boys are Romeo pimps. They are human traffickers who usually operate by trying to make young girls or boys fall in love with them. Sometimes they manipulate young people other ways. Once they have victims under the influence, they exploit them. For instance, the sex industry. Now, hold on. Let me see. Let's keep reading it. In fact, let me pull this up so you guys can see everything I'm reading, actually. Lover boy. Let's take a look. Okay, that's working. All right, there you go. Thank you for bearing with me. I had to grab this, put this on the screen. Let's make it bigger so you guys can see what I'm reading. Lover boys, I just read that definition or whatever. Lover boy method. Changing due to internet, social media, traditional lover boy. First of all, who the hell is the source of this? Government of Netherlands. Okay. Definitely not trusting this 100%, but let's still look at it. Lover boy method changing due to internet, social. Am I tripping? Okay. I'm blind as hell, bro. My bad. If you saw my face, I was like, my bad. I thought I saw something else. All right, let's keep reading it. The internet, social media, traditionally, a lover boy seduces a young, vulnerable girl and boys over a lengthy period of time in order to exploit them sexually later. This practice is being used less and less. Nowadays, lover boys resort more quickly and frequently to threatening their victims using blackmail and violence. Okay. all right. So we're getting some clarification right there to that. Threatening, which is what I was saying about just sex trafficking in general, is by force. It's he would have to be forcing them to stay, right? They weren't forced. They chose to come there. They could leave whenever they wanted to, and they was paid. So by definition, this wouldn't even fall under this. Right? But then again, we're going off this whack-ass government website. The internet, social media, playing an increasing role in the phenomenon. For instance, social media provide lover boys much greater scope of establishing contact with victims and gathering information about vulnerable boys and girls. This makes it easier. Well, these are not boys and girls because these were grown-ass adults, for one. So that's another thing. So point one is threatening the victims using blackmail violence. That's a way to force, right? Andrew Tate wasn't doing that, right? Point two would be, they keep saying boys and girls. These are grown-ass adults. Girls, this makes it easier for them. Forcing young victims measures to tackle lover boys. Government approach tackling lover boys. When was this made? I just feel like this was some bull crap. Somebody just posted just because of the Andrew Tate joint. But either way, based on the definition that they're giving, it would not, Andrew Tate wouldn't fall under that. Yeah, they don't have nothing else. All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me look at this one. Exposing the lover boy method. They don't got no steps. Give me the steps. Okay, hold on. Let's start with trafficker targets young, low-income women. All right, put this on the screen. Low-income women. Others recognized dangerous today. Single most common method, enslaving Romanian woman. Go with the lover boy. So this is just a Romanian thing, huh? Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. They got their own fucking definition for it. All right. Low income. A young low income woman. He showers her with attention and affection. He asks her out for a small while. He spares no expense. Treat her like a queen. It's all part of the plot. So far, it just seems like if you're a man with money, yeah, I guess you fall under this list. Once the trafficker and the victim are romantically involved, we invite her to a getaway trip sometime. Okay, see, already, this is not a getaway trip that he's offering. He's telling these girls what it is. He's having meetings about it beforehand, before they travel anywhere. Sometimes he will ask her to move away with him for a better life, since the woman is usually in love at this point. She often goes with him happily. Nope, don't seem like what's happening. When they're out of the country, the trafficker strikes. Often he will confiscate her passport and documents before taking her phone. These girls still had their phone. They still had their phone. I think they still had documents. I would have to see proof of otherwise. He then passes the precious woman off to another trafficker. At this point, the woman has been enslaved until partners. Slaved? There's none of these women were enslaved, bro. Until partners like ours across Europe rescue her. Man, we don't get the hell out of here with this bullcrap. Yeah, nah, bullcrap. I'm calling cap. I'm calling cap. Calling cap, bro. I think that this is, that's some setup right there. And just going based off their definition, Andrew Tate wasn't doing any of that stuff. I would have to see proof otherwise. Like the woman being forced. How about the woman that came out and said that they were never forced? They were none of that stuff. That the media and I guess the government is just trying to set them up. Women have come out and said that. But you ain't gonna see Ethan Klein talking about nothing like that, right? Of course not. Because that wouldn't paint Andrew Tate as a monster.
Like, bro, you did research for this podcast? Like, are you fucking gay or something? You read about human trafficking when you knew you were coming in to have a conversation literally about it?
A lot about this stuff.
You know the deal, Bradley. No research.
That's not what they said. They literally just said you read about this stuff. Like, whoa, stop the presses, because they told him that you read a lot about this. Like, let it keep playing. That was just them acknowledging that he looked into it. I think you need to look into it more, but
no planning. This is the Full Sam podcast. Can you imagine criticizing your co-host for doing fucking research? What are you, fucking some kind of dork?
You know a lot about this stuff. You know a lot about this stuff. You know.
This man corny. Even his edits is corny. Even his edits is corny, bro.
apparently is a form of sex trafficking, which is like you're getting a girl to fall in love with you. And if all I'm saying is if what he put on his website right there,
which he did,
is actually true, then like it's admission, it's self-admission.
Yes, thank you, Wadley. Wadley,
yeah, that would be different.
Like,
that would be different from trafficking.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough, but
no, I mean, obviously,
yeah, you don't think it's enough? Well, I mean, who the fuck are you even, dude? Dumbass. Did you guys?
You don't just do that effect for anyone that disagrees with him? Like, is that his new thing? Like, if you disagree with him, you're going to just put that effect on top of your head for some weird reason? That's so weird.
No, the stymie means
That
to
is
prevent
really
or
weird.
hinder the progress of, which is kind of interesting because, I mean, his development has been stymied. I mean, all these guys have stymied development. They're all stuck at 12 years old. So stymie.
oh yeah, we're just
Ethan Klein saying that is crazy with his preschool jokes. He's like the most elementary person I've seen on YouTube, bro. But he acts like a child for real, right? And then not in a like the kink way or anything like that. Just like mentality. He's not mature at all in any way, shape, or form. So him saying that is crazy.
No, the internet is so weird, bro. Like you just literally have no idea what's going on. Like I literally thought he was released at one point. You know, they're saying like you said, money laundering. We just gotta wait and see, bro.
Yeah, he's corny.
Such a weird.
Well, he's in jail for 30 days. All of his cars have been impounded.
Wait, 30 days? I thought it was 15 years, Ethan. You contradicting yourself in this one video. I thought it was 15